Hello friends, it's Dave here from SaveDex, and I have spent a chunk of this weekend playing and loving Bowser's Fury, the side mode that comes with the 3D World port. It feels like a perfect blend between the 3D World gameplay and an Odyssey style setting, and it works so well. There is one thing it does with its collectables though that I feel should have been done in Odyssey. Now, I love Odyssey, it's one of the best games I've ever played and a lot of people love it, but there is one fault in it that a lot of people point out, and it's one I noticed too. There's just so many moons to collect, which isn't a bad thing, but they aren't really balanced. You can get a moon for doing a tough platforming challenge, or you can get one for just talking to someone. I always felt like there should have been a secondary collectible for the simpler tasks like this, and this is something Bowser's Fury does. Each cat shine comes with a challenge or task that needs to be completed. Sure, some are just hidden somewhere, but there's usually a challenge to reaching them. Enter the cat shine shards. Each island has cat shards hidden around. They are easier to collect than the shines, but when you collect 5 of them, it turns into a cat shine. What if Odyssey did this? I mean, it sort of does, as there are some moons that require you to find these smaller moons to create the main one, but I'm talking in a grander sense than that, since those were always in a single confined area. What if the simpler tasks in Odyssey granted you a moon shard instead, and when you collect a certain number of moon shards, it becomes a proper moon? This would help to give value to the moons themselves. Obviously it's too late for Odyssey to implement this, but a potential sequel could do this. This obviously isn't the first time a 3D platformer has used this idea. I mean, Mario 64 had like the 8 red coins to get you a star, Banjo had the Jinjos in each level, but it would be nice to see this idea come to an Odyssey sequel, and makes me think, why wasn't this in Odyssey in the first place? Or maybe a Bowser Fury sequel could happen, or a merger between the two, because I think Bowser's Fury is good enough to be its own bigger game, kind of like what they did with the Captain Toad side missions. But what do you think? Would this idea solve one of the few problems Odyssey has? Are you enjoying Bowser's Fury? Let me know in those comments down below, and make sure you hit that subscribe button while you're down there if you want to keep up with us in the future, as I will be bringing a review of both 3D World and Bowser's Fury. So thank you so much for watching everyone, see you in the next one.